Dang it. Messed up.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of HD ADHD. I'm Hayden Jensen.
And I'm Will Brunson.
And
Hi, I'm SpongeBob.
And yes, we have our guest here today, Ezra.
I thought you were SpongeBob. I don't care.
Okay. Well, today, as you can guess, we're going to go over the SpongeBob SquarePants movie released in 2004.
Very, very famous film. Very famous film.
I mean,
you might have heard of it.
I mean, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob is already like one of the most popular kids shows ever to exist.
Yes,
and it deserves it. And this movie is one of the greatest kids movies to ever come out. It is so quotable, and I mean, it was my childhood, for goodness sake.
Yeah, 2000. I don't know what point I was going to make.
watched this movie all the time when I was a kid. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah, like I caught it whenever it came on TV, like always. I'd be like, oh, man, what scene of that? What scene of that?
I know, it's crazy.
Has he gone to the trench yet?
I don't know.
The church.
Trench.
Oh, trench.
Yeah.
Okay.
The church.
They.
Okay, come on, Patrick. We gotta go pray to God. We gotta
Okay,
go
all right.
see God before we go to sell shitty.
It's like the Odyssey. They had to go do that. Okay, yeah.
Dear Lord, please help us get to Shell City.
Okay.
All right.
As we usual, let's go over the information. So, William, would you mind reading the Wikipedia article for us?
We. Okay. Okay, sorry. Cough. I do this bit every time. I gotta stop doing it. Okay. The SpongeBob... gotta get in the voice. Okay. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie is a 2004 American animated adventure comedy film based on the television series SpongeBob SquarePants. It was co-written and co-produced and directed by the series creator Steven Hillenburg and features the series' regular voice cast, including... but consisting of Tom Kenny. Who cares? Tom Kenny, Bill... how do you pronounce Patrick's last name?
Bill Fodgerbaki.
Thank you, Bill Fodgerbaki. Thank you, Ezra. Thank you. Oh my God, Clancy Brown.
Roger Bumpass.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence, Jill Talley, Caroline Lawrence, and Mary Jo
Catlin.
Thank you. I can't read today. Thank you. Guest stars Ruh-Roh, Alec Baldwin, Scarlett Johansson, and might actually be a Ruh-Roh, Jeffrey Tambor. Yes. Are new characters, and David Hasselhoff appears in live action as himself.
David Hasselhoff.
Yes, thank you.
Which is one of the funniest things ever. We'll go into it more later.
Fun fact, he had a whole robot constructed for his scene.
Well, we'll go more into
this. Amazing.
Yes.
In the film, Plankton enacts a plan to discredit his business nemesis, Mr. Krabs, steal the Krabby Patty secret formula, and take over the world by stealing King Neptune's crown and framing Mr. Krabs for the crime. It's funny how he does it. SpongeBob and Patrick team up to retrieve the crown from Shell City to save Mr. Krabs and from Neptune's wrath and save Bikini Bottom from Plankton's rule. I finished reading. I'm sorry. I get a little... Okay, I'm done. That was it. Oh, you want to know about budget? Okay, the budget was $30 million. The box office earnings were $141.1 million. Okay.
It was a lot of. It made a lot of money.
Very popular film.
Money.
I like money. We'll get into that later.
Exactly. And now, because we sadly didn't have the disc thing, we have to read off of the. I had to pull this up online. The country. Let's read from the Blu-ray disc case on a picture of it online. The country needs SpongeBob SquarePants. He's a wacky. He's the wacky undersea star of the ocean. An ocean of adventures. He's SpongeBob SquarePants. In his original movie debut, joins SpongeBob, his pal Patrick, and the rest of the Bikini Bottom gang as they embark on a thrilling, action-packed adventure. King Neptune's coveted crown has gone missing, and Mr. Krabs is accused of the dastardly deed. It is up to SpongeBob and his nautical cohorts to save the day.
All right.
But yeah, so...
George Bush said, "We need SpongeBob. If you're not with SpongeBob, then you're with Plankton." Okay,
wait,
all right.
Remember that SNL bit? The
Which
SNL
one?
bit, the one with SpongeBob. It's like he just says cheese pizza on his fucking computer. Apparently.
Oh, careful! Keep our swear words down. Count that. Well, never mind.
I never said a swear in that one. I'm just saying it was just like I don't even own a laptop. It was actually voiced by Tom Kenny.
Okay, that's
and
funny.
That's why he's banned from doing it anymore.
Based.
That's crazy. So, standard warning here. We are about to talk about the movie, and it's a spoiler warning. And we would suggest you watch it in all its gloriousness. Even if you're not a
I
child.
don't know how you haven't. I don't know how you haven't.
Why not
watched
is
this
the
movie.
question.
However,
21 years.
Dang, that movie's old.
However, I do keep running into
Still
people who have not actually seen SpongeBob, and probably by extension not the movie. So I guess
So how many
there's
of
the
them have you
possibility.
crucified?
None of
Whoa.
them, because I've never. Oh my god, you're talking about that. Okay,
Goodness gracious.
yeah, none of them.
Okay, so
Darn.
let us begin. So
Darn.
now that all that is out of the way, let us begin the movie. So where does it start?
It starts.
We start with, I believe, a pirate ship.
Yes, we start out with a pirate ship, as we see as the guy in the crow's nest notices that a dinghy, or what are they called? Rowboat, a
It's a
rowboat,
rowboat.
a rowboat,
The first time, man.
a dinghy, or just rowboat.
It's
Rowboat
just
is
a
approaching the ship, and the
So
pirates organize with the captain to get everybody ready to unveil the chest that they had claimed. And within the chest, they find the thing they were looking for. They spent many years looking for, as the captain remarks.
To the SpongeBob movie!
I remember seeing a meme of this, just like the last episode of One Piece. I never thought I'd see it with my one eye. Tickets to the SpongeBob movie! Ah!
One Piece fans rejoice.
So then all of the pirates start singing
They sing a rendition of the SpongeBob opening theme.
Exactly.
Which is based, honestly.
As they sail to... well, no, they first they sail to a movie theater where they get all the popcorn, submit the tickets, and sit down to watch the movie. So technically, they're watching a movie in universe or something.
The
like that.
SpongeBob movie in universe is a film. Yet this is a different cut of it.
The SpongeBob movie, the greatest meta-narrative piece of media I've ever seen. I'm kidding.
It's better than everything everywhere. All
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we'll get. Well,
Yeah,
I actually have
that
something
is
to say
actually
about that
pretty
later.
That is actually hilarious.
No, I have something to say about everything everywhere later in the movie.
Yeah. Okay, so then as you said, it cuts to Frenchie as yes, welcome
to.
Actually, William, you have the best impression. You go ahead.
Okay, this is going to be a riff. This isn't going to be the actual lines. The sea so beautiful, wet.
So tranquil, so wet.
So wet.
And then we cut onto what's going on as the police swarm the Krusty Krab. As what's happening is there's an emergency at the Krusty Krab.
It's a bomb disposal.
They found out that the Krusty Krab was a drug ring.
Yeah. No, literally.
Yeah. As it turns out, there's a a big problem at the Krusty Krab, and Mr. Krab
ordered a Krabby Patty with cheese, and there wasn't any cheese.
Yeah, all
right.
We'll go into that. So Mr. Krabs like, we need to call our manager, and then SpongeBob appears coming out of a flaming car with snake boots, and
Revolver Ocelot.
Yes, with you're right. They have straight up they have spurs.
The Spurs.
Yeah. They're like
Russia.
that's something funny. Yeah. And as it turns out, well, Mr. Krabs informs his manager SpongeBob.
What Ezra said earlier about there being no cheese.
A customer ordered a Krabby Patty with no cheese, and then it came.
Yes.
The Krabby Patty with cheese, and came without cheese. So now SpongeBob has to go fix the problem.
And it's like
as they're all worried. So then it is basically like a bomb disposal. Like, hey, what's in it? And then he gets into the Krusty Krab and sees the guy sitting there with the Krabby Patty. Look like, so how's it going? And what's your name, man? It's come on.
I think it was Larry.
Phil.
Oh yeah, Phil. Thank you.
Thank you. Family, Phil.
Come on,
Phil, snap back out of it. Think about that family.
I got a wife and two
beautiful kids.
No.
That's what it's all about.
No, if you would have say cheese as he pulls out the cheese and puts it on the burger.
Yeah.
He then walks out of the Krusty Krab as everybody cheers him on.
Why does SpongeBob food look so good?
I know, cheers him on for saving the day.
Pack.
Oh, cheers for the manager! Hip hip. Hip hip. As it turns out, this was all a dream. As SpongeBob was dreaming about being a manager of the Krusty Krab.
Manager,
and the ruling was his boat alarm clock or something like that, which is funny.
Oh yeah.
So now SpongeBob as we see SpongeBob get ready for the day because
He's
today,
wearing cardboard pants.
yeah, we see the fact that
Pants are cardboard.
he eats a whole thing of soap and then puts a bunch of water on himself, cleaning himself both inside and out.
Face.
Then he brushes his eyes with toothpaste, and he has cardboard paint, and so he just folds
I'm
into a
wearing
square.
a cardboard belt.
I know, it's funny.
If you've seen the producers,
Yeah.
So now,
And it's eventually the reason that SpongeBob is so excited for this particular day and getting ready so well is the fact that he believes today is the day that the new Krusty Krab location is going to be open, and he believes he's going to become the new manager for that.
Also, Hayden, if you'll let me say this, I guess we've already sworn, so at least let me get this in. The sequel to the Krusty Krab, it's the Krusty Krab 2. So they've made a sequel to the Krusty Krab now. So when's Sex 2 coming out, man? Okay, I've said it. All right.
Okay, let's move on.
Update.
Yes.
Minecraft 2.
Where's Minecraft 2?
I want it now!
Yeah.
Einstein, what's
I remember seeing one where it's just like Sex 2 coming soon, and then it's just Peter Griffin like, I want it now!
Okay, all right.
Okay.
New position!
I'm sorry. I started something. I'm
How
sorry.
do we get this SpongeBob movie? I don't know.
My bad, guys.
I'm sorry, guys.
So the reason SpongeBob thinks he's going to be the next manager is mostly because he has basically gotten every
Employee of the month
for several years on a row.
based.
So now he marches outside and is like, "I'm ready, promotion. I'm ready." As we cut to SpongeBob into Squidward's house where he's taking a bath, a shower, la da dum, la da dum, la da dee, la da do, la da da, and then it's revealed that SpongeBob was in there with him, like, "Oh, SpongeBob, what are you doing in here?" I want to tell SpongeBob, what? Now wait, here's my Squidward impression. SpongeBob, what are you doing in here? I just want.
SpongeBob, why are you bathing me?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to talk. Well, Squidward, I just wanted to talk to you. Why are you doing it in my shower? There's no shower work. Well, what is it? I just want to say, I'll make sure to bring you up in my managerial speech. It's like, get out of here, and then just kicks him out of the window. Where then he lands right next to Patrick's house, where of course he says hi to Patrick.
And Patrick's naked, by the way. I'm a little uncomfortable with that.
He doesn't.
I don't like how
he's complete. He's smooth. He's
13-inch cock.
God damn it!
Yeah,
Okay.
I got to put the yeah. He's smooth. Don't worry. There's nothing to be shown.
He's a Ken doll. He's a Ken doll.
SpongeBob, you've seen him naked before.
He's smooth all over, both in his head and brain. He's smooth brained and smooth bodied, so
I
he's
guess
fine.
you haven't seen him behind closed doors.
Oh God, screw you, man! How dare you?
This is what happened.
referencing.
So Patrick
That's
is
true.
basically congratulating SpongeBob that he's going to become the manager today, and that he has a plan that they're going to go celebrate at. Ready, guys? Goofy Goober's ice cream party mode. Yeah. And then they get to sing. They get to singing Goober. Yeah, you're a goofy Goober. Yeah, we're all goofy Goobers. Yeah, goofy Goober. Yeah. It's an ice cream parlor or something like. So then SpongeBob begins making his way to work, just like, I'm ready, promotion, I'm ready. But as we then pan away from this to reveal the opening of the Krusty Krab 2.
But,
What did you make it, Mr. Krabs?
and it is we
With Perch Perkins.
I'm Perch Perkins, voiced by D. Bradley Baker, and here with the owner of the original Krusty Krab. Hello, I'm Mr. Krabs.
I like money.
So tell me, Mr. Krabs, why did you build an identical Krusty Krab right next to the original?
Money!
My brother
Isn't that
Oil tycoon.
Yeah.
Based.
So then we cut away back to the chum bucket next door, or with the H
Based.
moved.
Based on what?
Yeah, exactly, William.
I don't know.
Based on what? Hmm?
I didn't say
Are you
based to
telling a
that.
gingerbread this man?
I didn't. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Where Plankton is absolutely fuming that Mr. Krabs' success, that all of his evil plans have failed, and his vile schemes have failed to take down the business and rule the world.
Scheme, A through Y.
Exactly.
Vile
And then his Miss Wisconsin computer wife is like, what do you mean A to Y? A to Y, yeah, that's
The alphabet.
oh, wait a minute. And then he opens his evil filing drawer and finds Plan Z.
Plan Z, love Plan Z.
So then he unveils it. He unveils it like a nudie magazine. Like, that's the whole adult joke. It's like, this Plan Z is diabolical.
Ooga, tongue unroll.
This Plan Z can't possibly fail. So then he marches outside of his business and is like, soon I shall be the one out competing the Krusty Krab and rule the world. And they, all hail Plankton, all hail. And he gets stepped on by SpongeBob. And he dragged against the ground. And then SpongeBob's like, ooh, I stepped in something. And then proceeds to scrape him on the ground.
Someone, you moron!
So then he pulls him off. He's like, hey, Plankton, are you on your way to
Is Plankton like a legion of other, like, smaller planktons?
I don't know.
I agree to that theory because that explains how
No, he's a cartoon. He's a cartoon character. He's immortal.
Whenever you get down to it, no, like, it is just, he's a cartoon.
It's always a cartoon logic, but if we're gonna give it some logic, I'd say he's like
a funny, heck
yeah, who knows, but...
Because, like, Spark could reproduce in this.
Yeah,
who knows? Who knows? But
why are we complicating SpongeBob, guys?
No, you're the one who made the Sex 2 jokes. It's already ruined from the day.
Okay, look here. That was just out of
behind closed doors.
Okay, yes, he did. Okay, the Sex 2 reference was because I don't know. There was a Krusty Krab 2 right next to the original Krusty Krab. I had to do it. That also that's not necessarily remotely connected to SpongeBob. It was mainly based off the fact that it was just the Krusty Krab 2. Thus, you get into the other thing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Let's move on, fools. So Plankton's like, no, I'm not going to the Krusty Krab opening. I'm planning to rule the world. All right, now good luck with that. And then he continues on his way. So then we cut back to the Cud. You want to go over this? Anybody else want to go over the scene or?
We cut back to I forgot.
Well, you completely useless.
Krusty Krab!
They cut back to the Krusty Krab 2 opening as Mr. Krab's giving his opening speech, like, welcome to the Krusty Krab opening. And then Mrs. Puff is like, wait a minute, I spent $9 for this? I paid $10, says Sandy. So then,
their only speaking role, besides one other.
Yeah, they make references to plenty of characters, but they don't have all of them, which is not that big of a deal.
The boss.
Good point.
The boss. Oh yeah.
And then
for those who don't know, Lori Allen, the voice of Pearl, Mr. Krabs' daughter, voiced the boss in Metal Gear Solid 3. Just if you want to look that up.
It's just it's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So
SpongeBob,
I absorbed cosmic rays.
So Mr. Krabs proceeds to give the whole speech. That's like, I'm glad to make to open the Krusty Krab 2, and now I shall have to select a new manager, and it's somebody who's worked. It's a worker who's worked many long years with us. Yes. He has been very loyal. His name starts. You all know him. His name starts with an S. Introducing our new manager, Squidward Tentacles.
Yeah! Better luck next time, buddy. Better luck next time.
So SpongeBob doesn't even notice.
I have to thank everyone for this. What? I'm making a fool of myself? And I'm now look like a bigger fool by saying everything he's saying in the mic? Yeah, what?
For crying out loud, SpongeBob! Oh, for crying out loud, SpongeBob! You didn't get the job!
What?
You did not get the job! The thing is, but why?
Well, why, Mr. Krabs?
SpongeBob.
To be completely honest with you, SpongeBob, there's a word for people like you. It's
dark. No,
not that.
Dinglehead? No, not that either.
No.
A knucklehead, a wingnut, a knucklehead expositor.
No. It's kid. Yeah, that's right, kid.
Based.
You're just
a stupid fucking kid.
See, SpongeBob, you're just a kid. And to be a manager, you have to be mature. You have to be mature.
They call it kidager. You understand, I mean, do you understand?
I guess I'm ready to Depression, I'm ready.
Depression.
Me
That's what
every
America
time I
said
go
at
to
the end
work.
of the
Me every
20s.
time I go to work or leave work.
That's what America said at the end of the 20s.
Yeah, I know, it's funny.
Not these 20s. Oh god, we're actually probably going towards that.
And then Patrick starts careening in on a paraglider, completely naked with a
flag in his ass.
go SpongeBob flag, and then crashes into the Krusty Krab.
Well, I guess we narrowly
causing a fire.
Well, I guess we narrowly avoided seeing Patrick's starfish.
I was gonna make
Patrick's
fuck you.
Patrick's fifth star limb.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kill me now.
Fifth limb. He already. Yeah, that's his head. He's got
the other. How about I meant the other?
Shut up. I'm sorry.
limb.
I'm the king of starting things. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
We should kill this guy.
Yeah. I got so much.
Tomorrow we're gonna kill Will.
Yeah. Well, why not me
When
first?
I arrive at my destination, I'm
This
going
will be
to
your final
kill.
destination.
I'm going
Will.
to kill Will.
So we just wait. We're just. I can imagine like I don't know,
Hey,
Goodfellas,
Will, wanna
like
do
a
another
good.
podcast?
Just
Yeah,
like
sure, we're hanging you.
Oh
just
god.
like hey, what's that Godfather or Goodfellas reference where they just walk into a random room, just like oh good.
Goodfellas was on yesterday. Matter of fact.
I don't know what's that reference. I don't get it.
It was Goodfellas. It was Goodfellas.
Okay, moving on. So I'm pretty sure either we begin with. Do we go to the?
We go to
the
we go to Mr. We
No.
go to Plankton. He's stealing the crown.
no wait, that's not yet. That's actually
we go to Plankton. He's coming.
he's on like a he's got a helmet and a weird helicopter
Plankton's
pack.
in like a weird outfit, and he's coming.
He looks
And
like
then
King
we
K.
go
Rool.
to- We see Neptune's castle.
As it
And
turns
we
out, he's.
have him accusing.
Oh wait, we catch up with King Neptune, played by
Jeffrey Tombor.
not
Jeffrey
Alec.
Tambor.
Yeah, played by
Moron.
Alec Baldwin. Yeah, put it
in there for.
Yeah, they're making the frogs gay. They're turning the frogs gay.
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
Hold on. I zoned out for a second. How did we get onto asshole Alex Jones?
I said Alex Jones for King Neptune, but no, Jeffrey Tombor,
Alec Baldwin. Then he made an Alex.
who's organizing a royal court for somebody who he is accused of trying to steal the crown. But it's like, sir,
I'm a crown polisher.
it's my job. Oh, then I guess I can't execute you. 20 years in the dungeon.
No.
And then-
Mindy by Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, and then introducing Mindy, Neptune's daughter, who's voiced by Scarlett
What an
Johansson.
OC.
Yeah, and they have Scarlett Johansson in this movie. People
Mindy
remember
is
that.
a self-insert. My theory.
Yeah, yeah, it's funny.
Love
So
it.
Scarlett Johansson's like, "You're free to go, guy, for not really committing any crimes." And then Neptune's like, "What, Mindy? How dare you?"
Mindy,
How am I to get through the week without executing at least one person?
I know.
Mindy, I'm a fascist. You got to know this, man.
Mindy, come on.
So yeah.
And then they make jokes about him being bald.
Well, yeah, the thing is, the reason that he's like, "You, Mindy, you understand, Father? Why don't you have any compassion, Mindy? You can't have that. See, you know why I wear this crown to cover your bald spot? It's not bald; it's thinning."
Ball.
Yeah,
Bald.
we'll get to that, guys, in a second. We'll get to that in a second.
Based.
So, but no, this crown is to give the power to someone to rule the sea. One day you shall wear it. I'm gonna be bald.
Thinning!
You see, you one day will rule the sea and wear this crown just like your father. And then he puts a pillow on his head where he thought the crown was. And as it turns out, the crown has been stolen. My crown has been stolen. Ah!
Hey, I stole the crown. It's me, Plankton.
Yeah,
It's me, Plankton, voiced by Mr. Lawrence. I've stolen your crown.
Can
Yeah.
I do the Plankton impression?
Fine.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
I'm
just
a
wanna-
Plankton fan as well.
Yeah,
let's
go
share
ahead.
it. Yeah, let's share it. Why not?
So yeah, Plankton successfully steals a crown and flies away. But then we stop by Goofy Goober's party boat, where it's like this. It's like a classic,
It's
Yeah,
Goofy
go
Goober's
big,
ice
nah,
cream
go
party
big,
boat.
nah.
Yeah, it looks like one of those classic river boats, you know, with the big things. But it's like But then we meet Mr. Goofy Goober. Hey kids, it's your favorite undersea peanut, Goofy Goober.
I'm pretty sure the guy in that costume
Hey,
hates
kids.
himself.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey kids, do you know what time it is? Hi kids. Hey Goofy Goober.
Time to sing the Goofy Goober song.
Oh,
I'm a Goofy Goober,
yeah.
You're a Goofy Goober, yeah. We're all Goofy Goobers, yeah. Goofy Goofy,
Yeah. And then we cut to the Nut Bar, where SpongeBob.
It's basically a kid-friendly alcoholism.
Yeah, it's a kid-friendly alcohol junk bar
Patrick
thing.
orders the Goober meal
Yeah, wait. With
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is just crying at the bar, like, I can't be sad about it. I'll just forget what I was sad about. It kind of works. Hey, there's the new manager. Ah! It's like, wow, the pressure's already setting in. As it turns out, SpongeBob then reveals to Patrick, he didn't get the job. And so, it's just like, what? And then the reason he didn't give him was because he's a kid. Wait, what? Saying you're a kid? That's like saying I'm a kid. Here's your Goober meal. Hey, I'm supposed to get a toy with this? Thanks. He just throws like some
It was a sticker.
A sticker at his face.
It was a sticker.
I kind of wish they kept that on him for like a portion of the movie.
Maybe.
That'd be fun. I don't know. But so then Patrick then devises a way to help his friend feel better by ordering a Goober Delight, which is like one of the most delicious ice cream sundaes I've ever seen. It's a stocked.
I'm gonna make one.
It's like a strawberry and chocolate vanilla stack with hot fudge on top, gumballs,
I'm a little hungry.
and Twizzler making the mouth, making a face, and 3 bananas sticking out of it, and it looks absolutely delicious.
I am actually licking my lips.
Sometime after, we should get like a 4th person with us, all right, and make them, all right, so we can like have an even amount of bananas used.
Word.
Good point.
It takes like 1.5 bananas, and that would be equal 6 bananas. All
right.
Interesting. So then
I'll get the ice cream. Y'all get the everything else.
Yeah, sounds good to me. So then, then they start absolutely pounding them back. They keep ordering
Goober Delights.
Goober Delights over. Yeah, they get basically waiter. We'd like 2 more for my money. Waiter.
Time for another drinky poo. If any of you know Trailer Park Boys.
Why do I always get the nuts? And then eventually Patrick and SpongeBob are completely wasted. Technically not from drinking alcohol, but it's kind of like one of those kids movie jokes. So they're technically
drunk. Like the hot wings from regular show.
Exactly, it's the hot wings from regular show. It's 100% the hot wings from regular show. But they then start partying with Mickey Mouse and with Chuck E. Cheese.
the legally distinct Goofy Goober.
Yes, not Chuck E. Cheese or Mickey Mouse affiliate.
Not Mr. Peanut.
My royalty-free Goofy Goober.
Yeah, he is basically like Chuck E. Cheese mixed with Mr. Peanut.
He's the Freddy Fazbear
of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him. I can't wait for the actor in the Goofy Goober suit to get spring locked and become Goober Trap.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Moving on. Moving on.
I remember seeing a fake show for a SpongeBob 5 Minutes of Freddy.
Oh, that'd be funny.
God,
so
it was animated like shit.
After they party hardy, they wake up. SpongeBob wakes up in the morning looking like absolute garbage.
Hey, I'm drunk.
Just like, hey, God, man, wake up. Come on, I want to go home. Pick up your friend and get out of here.
It's 8 a.m.
What time is it? It's 8 a.m. Oh, 8 a.m. I'm going to be late for work. Mr. Krabs gonna... Mr. Krabs. And then we cut back to the Krusty Krab where Mr. Krabs is preparing to teach Squidward how to be a proper manager, as then they see on the horizon Neptune's coming around lunchtime. So they're like, he's got money, so Mr. Krabs increases the prices of all the Krabby Patties.
$101 for a Krabby Patty?
With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese. So then Neptune shows up like, hello, citizens, I am looking for Eugene Krabs.
That's me, Mr. Neptune, sir.
I'm Eugene Krabs. Wait, I forgot how this goes.
Yeah. And then he threatens his life and
it's like,
I will kill you.
So Eugene Krabs, you thought you could get away with stealing my crown?
No, I would never.
You sure, you foolish. You left the scene of, you were fool. Yes, you was devious, but you were foolish enough to leave this at the scene of the crime. And you describe it as
Eugene Krabs.
No, wait, it's not yet. It's not there yet. Wait,
I stole your crabs.
Wait, no, what happens? What happens?
No, I'm reading the message.
What happens is the first
I stole your crown, signed Eugene Krabs.
Yeah, he actually takes there's a neat animation thing where he kind of struggles to find it in his jacket or something, whatever kingly attire, and pulls out not even properly signed in handwriting. It looks like it was typed out on a piece of paper.
I don't know, it looks more plankton drawing.
Yeah, it looks like I stole the crown. So then this is enough for Neptune to be ready to kill Mr. Krabs. Where then he's just like,
no, I would never.
Where's my crown? And then he gets a voicemail just like, meh, hello there.
This is Eugene Krabs. Please leave a message.
Hey, I just want to say, Mr. Krabs, thank you for
selling me your crown.
This is Phil.
Sell shitty.
Yeah, sell shitty. The abandoned store. Sell shitty. Yeah.
Yeah, how it goes is this is Phil. I thank you again for selling me that crown. Neptune's crown. Yeah,
No,
I sold it
it's
to her.
Clarence.
Yeah, this is Clarence. And then,
We've been
yeah,
going off
I
of this
sold
for
that
30 seconds.
I sold that crown, Neptune's crown to a guy in Shell City. Yeah, and then Mr. Krabs.
We've been repeating the
My
same thing
crown
for
is
30
the
seconds.
So shitty.
What? No, I couldn't have sold it. And then he's basically ready to basically vaporize Mr. Krabs. But then,
Then Mindy comes in.
like, wait a minute,
Should be
Foss.
someone to vouch for him.
You're right.
If anyone here can vouch for Eugene Krabs,
And then SpongeBob.
please stand up.
Then
Hey, I'm
SpongeBob
drunk.
in his drunken in his hangover
Oh,
super.
I have something to say about Mr. Krabs.
Oh, look, SpongeBob, me boy. Come on, speak for me.
He said, I thought Mr. Krabs was a great boss.
I've worked for him for many.
I worked for him for many years.
See, a great
But all
boss.
I learned was he said I wasn't man enough for the job.
I feel like
So
you're
this
about to jump
man-
into your Trump impression, Ezra.
Yeah, let me.
This man has something to say for you.
Yeah.
Yes. And this man says,
Let me go. I want to give it a try. It's like, I worked for Mr. Krabs for many years, and I always thought he was a great boss. See? A great boss.
He's a
But
boss.
now I've come to learn that he's a great big jerk. I deserve that manager position, but you wouldn't give it to me because I'm a kid. But I got something to say to you.
I'm 100% man. And this man has something to say to you.
It just blows a raspberry at him. It's like, there, I've made my point. And then Neptune's like, oh, does anybody else have anything to say? Okay,
Nope,
then.
okay.
And then he proceeds to
Kill
blast.
him!
And then he blasts Mr.
And
Krabs
then
with
Mr.
fire.
Then
It's like,
it sobers up SpongeBob rather well.
yeah, and then
no,
Krabs,
no, I know, he's not bad.
Mr. Krabs is like,
He's a great person, please don't kill him.
it's like,
I'll get your crown in Shell City.
it's like, why would you get, like, wait, I'm forgetting
Why
the
would
dialogue.
why would you risk your life to go to the abandoned Shell City?
Well, why do you need your crown, Mr. Neptune? Well, the thing is, my hair is thinning a little bit. Oh, it's not that big of a
It's
deal.
gonna be that bad.
Then he takes it. Yeah, they threw the thing out through the hole. This whole time without his crown, he's been wearing a paper bag on his head.
The paper
It's like,
bag.
It's like, oh, it can't be that bad.
Bald, my
They
eyes!
put it back on, just like, so you're willing to go to Shell City to retrieve? Wait, what's the?
No, Mindy convinces him to be like,
Hey,
Daddy, please, just...
let him at least try. What do you have to lose? Remember your little problem?
My eyes!
So fine. I'll give you 10 days to go rescue. To get
SpongeBob could do it in 9.
8, 7, 6. Oh, Patrick!
5.
So then 6 days.
6 days it is.
You go take time to go get my crown in Shell City in 6
6
days,
days.
or the crab fries. This is like, so everybody's cool with this until he's like, until then, Krabs shall remain frozen where he stands.
Wait,
And then he frees Mr. Krabs solid. And then the Squidward's like, oh no, Mr. Krabs, what about my paycheck?
Who's gonna sign my paycheck?
Yeah,
Squidward.
that's the one thing he's worried about.
Squidward, I thought you were a Marxist.
I know.
Your cat's giving me looks like they're mad at me.
Leave my cat alone. Actually, go ahead, eat it. I don't care.
No.
Alright, good one. Okay.
So now, SpongeBob and Patrick agree to go save, get the crown and save Mr. Krabs' life, especially after Squidward said he wouldn't help. And then Mindy offers her own help, like, hey, you have to be careful. The journey to South City is dangerous. It's full of criminals, crooks, and mutant monsters. And then there's a giant cyclops that guards the way. And nobody who's ever gone to the city has ever left. Good. But I believe you can. And here's a bag of wind I stole from my father. If you use it,
All
when
you
you get
gotta do is not open this bag. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been
Yeah,
on.
it's an Odyssey reference.
Kill him now.
I've been on an epic musical kick lately. I'm sorry. Yeah, but those who don't know that.
So
was
yeah,
my
basically
lyric.
she gives them a bag of wind that if they open it at Shell City, it'll blow them all the way home with the crown in tow. And the thing is, let's bring up one point that will become more apparent throughout the story. There's a lot of the Odyssey, and it's kind of like they kind of take these bits from the Odyssey, and what's the one where the search for the Golden Fleece?
That's Jason and the Argonauts.
Jason and the Argonauts, and a bit of the Odyssey. For one, they take like the giant Cyclops, all the perilous tasks to get to there is similar to the Odyssey, And the whole objective
the ice cream lady is the siren song.
The giant cyclops is the giant cyclops. The bag of wind is like the bag of wind is an exact thing from the Odyssey, and everything that happens with the bag is also consistent with happens.
The wind god. Once again, not my song.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But moving on, so Patrick and SpongeBob then swear to Mr. Krabs that they will go retrieve the crown and rescue him, and he has nothing to worry about. He's like, oh God, I'm screwed. Yeah. And then SpongeBob and Patrick break into action as they slide down these Batman and Robin poles and go all the way back down to the basement of the Krusty Krab, then take an elevator further down until they find the best part of this film, one of the best things to come out of this film, the paddy wagon.
Holy
sesame seeds.
Holy burgers, Batman.
Yeah, it's just a giant Krabby Patty mobile. And it's the greatest thing ever. And so they, after getting into the crowd, what was that?
I think that was your dog.
That was your dog, man.
Oh, crazy. So after getting into the paddy wagon, they then race off to go to Shell City. But as they're not there, Plankton comes in and bypasses Mr. Krabs and manages to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula from under his nose.
He did it. Oh, the arc's complete, boys.
Exactly. The arc's complete, man. The arc's complete. And now...
Zoink Scoop. Plankton's got a formula.
And so then we cut back to SpongeBob and Patrick as they're driving their way to the county line. Whereas when they get there, they meet up with two hicks at a gas station. They find themselves at a gas station where they meet two hicks. Like, so you guys want to do the hick things? I'll be SpongeBob.
What will be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup?
Yeah, they start heckling at them and such, and then Patrick's like, "Are they laughing at us? No, they're laughing next to us. You dorks won't even make it. Where you guys go? Where you two kids? You think?
Past the county line.
Wait, where do you two dumb kids you think you're going? We're not kids. We're men, and we're on our way to go retrieve Neptune's crown from Shell City. Shell City, place where no one returns.
Clarence, put your hat off and respect.
Respect for the dead. You two dumb kids won't even make the last 10 seconds past the counting.
Wait, hold on. I have a funny thing to say that I just remembered. In the SpongeBob movie video game, I remember the voice acting they had for the two hicks was really different, but it was kind of funny because there was one such line delivery of this. You two boys won't make it 10 seconds past the county line.
That sounds even more threatening for some reason.
Yeah, no, it's just the way he said county line. No, sometimes we're
You kids won't make it past the country line.
So we'll see about that, and then they drive for a few seconds, and then immediately get robbed, the ride stolen.
This is actually a rather great prediction of the state of America during the U.S. immigrant crisis in Mexico.
I don't know. He just basically makes it straight through, and then they get immediately robbed. And then he was like, so how long was that?
How many seconds was that?
12. In your face! So SpongeBob and Patrick are like, yeah, we lasted more than 10 seconds, and they begin their journey on foot this time.
Well, air horn.
And they're like, well, they're dead. Well, you guys continue with the scenes. I have to go do something real quick. I trust your ability to continue narrating.
Based.
Or by time. I don't know. Do something.
All right. Then after that, they start heading out. And anyways, we cut back to Bikini Bottom, I believe, in which Squidward is driving around and witnesses the masterpiece known as Babies 2.
No.
Get it? Because like the how he like said, like, Babies 2.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's walking around town and he's seeing a bunch of people with stupid chum bucket helmets on.
I thought there was like a bit more stuff. No, I think it's going to the chum bucket.
Oh, damn it!
I don't think Squidward's back in this part. It just cuts back to the Perch Perkins it's Perch Perkins at the chum bucket where they're now selling Now they're selling Krabby Patties, and he's wondering, Plankton, why are you now selling Krabby Patties? Well, when Mr. Eugene Krabs was frozen,
he had a secret wish. He wanted me to sell Krabby Patties.
Keep
And
the
his
flame
owner-
alive.
Don't let the
Don't let the flame die out.
And also, you get a free chum bucket
bucket helmet.
Here you go, Perch.
with every purchase. Aw, thank you. You're welcome, Perch.
Free helmets for everyone.
So then he goes back to his wife, his mechanical wife, Karen. Like, Karen,
Karen, my computer
business
wife.
is booming. I'm almost as happy as the day you agreed to be my wife. I didn't agree.
And that's why I'm not happy.
So then she's like, well, hold on, don't get your hopes up too high. SpongeBob and Patrick are on their. My sense of indicated SpongeBob and Patrick are on their way to get the crown, and if they do succeed, they'll unveil some fingerprints, some tiny stubby fingerprints, as Plankton's looking at his tiny hands or stumps or whatever. So then he's like, well, Karen, my baby, Plan Z is way ahead of you. I have already tasked somebody with dealing with those two.
He's a vicious, cold-blooded killer.
And then it cuts to Dennis, who's just like your stereotypical bounty hunter, big hat, leather jacket. You get all sorts of evil looking. He's got a knife for a necklace. And a bandana and sunglasses. Yeah, and then he arrives where the Hicks were at, where then he finds a Sesame Seed.
Let me say, hey, mister, just let hat take 10 gallons.
As they are laughing, he then comes over and rips off their mouths.
What did your father tell you about the company, Dick? Not a lot. He lost his mouth in the war. That's a Third Rock from the reference.
So we cut back to SpongeBob and Patrick, who are kind of running out of steam. Like, crap! How far away is Shell City from here? Oh, look! There's a sign. It
Shell
shows
City ahead. 5 days.
By
car.
If only we had our car. Oh, it's our car.
Our car.
Then they see it parked in a parking lot. Like, and
They're basically the equivalent to Assault and Splatoon, but for the movie.
Yeah, it's called the Thug Tug. It looks like it's a turned over boat. I think it's kind of a parallel of Goofy Goobers, where it's said it's for man.
That was used as like evidence that it was an anti-Goofy Goober.
It's for toxic masculinity, boys.
Ooh.
And sometimes beat the shit out of double babies.
Ooh. Yes.
Ooh, yeah. So then they get inside and see it's because they need to find the key, aka which the key is a spatula. Because everything in the Patty Mobile is themed.
Yes.
You know, the engine is a literal a French fryer and such. So
yes,
it's funny. So they need to make a plan to sneak in because they can't just go in there and take the key because it's a rough and tumble place. Like they see a guy get tossed out of the window and it's like, what are you looking at? So it just really seems like the kind of place if you look at a guy wrong, you get your face punched in.
Yes.
So Patrick's like, I'll make a distraction, and then SpongeBob is like, okay, I'll go get the key. So SpongeBob and Patrick then goes inside to make a distraction while SpongeBob sneaks in to steal the key.
Creature.
And while then Patrick makes the distraction, like, I'll take everyone's attention in the bar.
I have to use the bathroom.
It's that
down
way.
The hall.
And then SpongeBob's about to take him. He's like, "Oh, what is that?
Stupid contacts. Here it is. I better go wash it off."
Oh, Patrick, why? Then they both are in the bathroom. Like, Patrick,
you blew my cover.
I have to wash my hands for real. And then he proceeds to. Then the bubbles start coming out of the soap dispenser. And they're like, bubbles! And they proceed to have a fun time bubble party.
They took acid.
Yeah, they look
like drugs. This is actually a reference to drugs.
Yeah, and then one of the bubbles flies out of the bathroom as they're partying, and it's like, wait, who blew this bubble? And then pops it like, you all know the rules. Can you guys say the rules? Every able-bodied member of a
wait,
no, here's how it goes.
Every able-bodied member in the building must beat the absolute
crap out of a bubble blowing baby.
Every bubble blowing baby shall be beaten. No, wait, here's how it goes.
Every bubble.
Here's how it goes. Every bubble
blowing
babies shall be beaten senseless by every able-bodied person in the bar. That's right. Now who blew it?
Grug.
And then they proceed. SpongeBob and Patrick proceed to pop out of the bubbles. They're just like, well, nobody blew it. Well, then we'll have to find them. As SpongeBob and Patrick try escaping.
We always have ways of weeding out bubble blowing babies.
We don't know how to weed them out.
Hey, you two. we're on a baby hut and don't think we know how to weed them out.
We've been saying the
Hey, DJ,
We've
play
been
the
saying the
song.
same thing in a row for 20 seconds.
Hey, DJ, play the song. Okay. Plays I'm a goofy goober, yeah. No baby could resist singing this song. Patrick, it's the Goofy Goober theme song.
My brother told me about an
SpongeBob,
episode of
Yeah.
American Dad where they were trying to discriminate gay people at the RNC, and they were like singing like clang 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 with the trolley.
It's a singing show. It's just basically that scene as well.
Yeah.
So then SpongeBob and Patrick are struggling very much not to sing the song as they're almost about to break and tell. These two like Siamese twins begin, Goofy Goober Goober, yeah! It's like, which one of you said it? It was him.
did it!
No, I did it. No, wait, Goofy Goober? Well, looks like we have ourselves a double baby. And then they proceed to beat the crap out of the said double baby while they manage to steal the key from the guy who stole their car. And then they begin their journey yet again.
Back on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Willie Nelson.
We then cut back to...
On the road again.
We then cut back to...
Willie Nelson.
Wait, where do we go again?
I think now it's Squidward.
Yeah, we now cut to Squidward as he's like, so fine day without SpongeBob, and begins riding on his, like, you know those, like, lay-down bikes where you push with the pedals as you're lying down? Weird-looking stuff.
Yeah, I forgot what those are.
As he's journeying his way to Bikini Bottom, I guess he hasn't left his house in several days because he's just seeing everybody with their bucket hats. Like, what the heck is everybody wearing buckets hat for?
What's this fad?
Hey, ma'am, why are you wearing that atrocious headwear? Well,
Yes, I got the chop bucket.
Plankton's giving out free ones at the with every Krabby Patty at the Chum Bucket. Wait a minute. Chum Bucket, Krabby Patties, free with... and then makes his way to the Chum Bucket like, so, Plankton, you thought you could get away with it. What do you mean? Hey, Squidward, would you like a free bucket helmet? I know what you're planning here, Plankton. The thing... You thought you could hide it from me, but I listened to public radio, so what does that mean?
I love that line.
So what does that mean?
I'm a free thinker.
It means you stole Neptune's credit, and it was you who framed Mr. Krabs so you could steal the secret Krabby Patty formula. And now I shall report you to the highest authority in the sea. And what makes you think you could do that? So then Plankton, in response to this, proceeds to activate. As it turns out, his plans have gone more than just out-competing the Krusty Krab. He's gone full world domination as he activates all his bucket helmets, where actually turn out to be...
This is a reference to him.
Yeah,
this is a reference to current day America.
They're just mind control helmets where just like they activate and it's all hail Plankton, and then everything becomes scary all of a sudden. Like
the tonal shift is honestly like very unironically very well done.
All hail Plankton as they proceed to capture Squidward. All hail Plankton.
Yeah, Plankton gave
Plankton then begins to take over Bikini Bottom.
Plankton gave everybody a Fox subscription and turned Jesse Waters on.
Damn it, no!
Hey, we had to do the parallels, man.
Okay, so then we cut back to SpongeBob and Patrick. We're like, ooh, that was fun. Man, no bubble blowing. The thing about this, SpongeBob, this is man's country. No double babies can survive. Wait a minute, Patrick.
Right.
We were the one
who blew up a bubble.
Doesn't that make us a bubble blowing double baby? Before they can realize this, and then notice, hey, look, free ice cream. And for this whole time they're driving through what appears to be large piles of skeletons and bones. Like, oh my!
I said sands multiple times.
I know, it was like, oh my god. They just see straight up piles upon piles of corpses. Yes, they're all cartoon skeletons, so it's not that big of a deal, but still, it's kind of morbid, to be honest, for our kids film.
Hey man, we just want the hat back.
Yeah. So they eventually come to the ice cream booth where there's like, wait a minute. Ooh, Patrick's like, wait a minute. SpongeBob! What, Patrick?
Make mine a chocolate!
So then he gets to the booth with this old-looking lady in it. Just like, well, 2 ice creams for us. Okay, kiddies, here's your ice cream. Apologies, ma'am, but we're men. And then he grabs onto it like, you can let go now. What? What are you? Ooh, as basically everything starts shaking as her glasses and hair fall off.
What are you?
Her hair and glasses start falling off, and as he's stuck to the ice cream thing, as it turns out, she is not an old lady with an ice cream thing. She's actually the luring tongue of a giant anglerfish-looking thingy that proceeds to try to eat SpongeBob. Luckily, through the fast action of Patrick, they managed to get in the car and start driving away. as they're chased, and then eventually, as they're chased, they have to jump out of the car, and
The security system activates, and then Squidward gets blamed by the mayor with communal service.
for the damage he caused. Okay, moving on. So
I'm
then
sorry, I had to do that.
you had to do it.
I had to pull
So
that
then
one out.
Patrick and SpongeBob jump out of the paddy wagon as it's eaten by the giant fish monster, but then the giant fish monster is eaten by another giant fish monster.
There's always a bigger fish.
Quotes Qui-Gon Jinn.
Thanks, Qui-Gon.
Thank you very much. But then Patrick, SpongeBob,
That's
and
why I'm
Patrick
here.
are completely dumbfounded, like, "Oh my, what are we gonna do? Well, I thought our car. Where's our car? Well, who cares about the car? Where's the road?
Oh, there it is. It's on the other side of that. It's on the other side of this
deep,
trench.
dark, hazardous, monster-infested trench. Well, we can't. Hey, look, a way down. They see some rickety stairs. Like, hey, look, a way down. Well, can't make it to South City, but this way. And then he's like, the stairs make a sound every time, so he plays with it. Until eventually he notices that SpongeBob is walking away. Like, SpongeBob, what are you doing? Oh, Patrick, we can't do this.
I'm going home.
Everybody. I'm going home. Then why? We have to make it a show. We can't do this. We're kids. What do you mean we're kids? Look, for corn's sake, Patrick, we eat ice cream, we blow bubbles, we worship a dancing peanut for corn's sake.
Worship him.
You-
Pulls his pants down.
Patrick-
You've been wearing the same goofy Goober's underwear for 3 years.
What do you call that? Worship. Oh, you're right, SpongeBob. And then he runs away with his pants still tied to his legs. But as all hope seems lost, Mindy shows up and basically is like, and then Patrick quickly pulls up his pants because he's actually kind of had throughout the whole thing. Yeah, you're pretty. He's like, yeah, that's the whole thing.
Grug Patrick.
Yeah. So then he's like, oh, Mindy, what are you doing here? We're happy. Did you see my underwear? No, Patrick. Do you want to? No.
Freak.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, why are you here, Mindy? I come to help you and encourage you to go on this journey. You need to keep going. But why? We can't make it. We're just kids. Why do we need to? Because you're the last ones who can't get my father's crown. Because everybody in Bikini Bottom are in trouble, or should I say, Plank Topless, as it's revealed. The Plankton is straight up enslaved every single member of person in Bikini Bottom to force them to make effigies to himself.
He turned it into the Gulf of Plankton.
Yeah, he's got he's got Sandy working a wheel. He's got Mrs. Puff digging. Man. He's got Gary carrying giant.
SpongeBob political?
So then he's like, oh my goodness, they captured all our friends and family.
SpongeBob's political? Squid on strike.
But just see the thing here, SpongeBob? You and Patrick are the only ones who can save them. But we can't. We're just kids. Who cares if you're kids? Kids rule. You just got to believe in yourself so you can do it. You just got to believe. You just got to believe.
My dad's going to kill me now. Parappa, I still have 1,100 payments on that car.
Oh, what?
I know. I got to believe.
You just got to believe. And then we cut back to...
Then we cut back to Master Swallow.
Wait, then SpongeBob's like, I believe... Wait, SpongeBob's like, I believe. Great, I believe everyone we know is a goner! Okay, come on, guys. Okay, come on, guys. We can do this. Hey, yeah. And then they're just bawling on the floor, and then Minnie's like, I can figure out a way with this. Oh, well, let's appreciate, why I'm talking about this, let's appreciate Minnie's design for a second, because,
really good.
It goes against the standard mermaid design, because, instead of wearing just, she just wears the Velma Simpson fit, glasses, the bangs, and just a shirt instead of
Meg.
This looks kind of like Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Yeah,
Best.
Yeah. But she's played by freaking Scarlett Johansson, and not to say much, but she's pretty attractive. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so we found Patrick in the room.
So Patrick is a real man of taste. Let's appreciate, or a person of taste. A star of taste. Let's appreciate that. So then she's like, well, you're right. Kids can't do this journey. So then I guess I'll have to turn you into men. Wait, you could do that? Yeah, with my mermaid magic. Mermaid magic? Shush. Thing is, with my mermaid magic, I shall be able to turn you into men. So close your eyes. Okay. Spin around. Okay, I think it's working. And then she picks up some random seaweed nearby and puts it on his
Joe.
No.
Okay,
audience.
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
Audience, let's kill Ezra.
Yes.
Yep.
Quinoda!
Okay, we're done.
Well, I will say this. It was Hayden. I turned him in. Good day.
Okay. Okay, let's move on from this point. So then she puts some seaweed on their faces that look like mustaches and like, open your eyes. Oh, I don't feel any. Does it? We have mustaches.
Dude.
This means we're men. Yes, and what men could do, we could do anything.
Remember
Ma'am, you can, what are you gonna
this.
do?
Remember.
I didn't say that, and they just jump straight off the cliff. Like they don't even take the stairs.
Break from a simple branch.
They manage to survive, and they're just like, wait a minute, why did we just jump down the cliff instead of taking the stairs? I don't know. They almost die, but then they're saved by a random branch. It's like, wait a minute, we are invincible! And then one of the greatest songs in the whole movie begins.
Let's not sing through all of it.
Now that we're men.
We got facial hair. Now that we're men, we are invincible. Now that we're men, we can do anything. Now that we're tough, we're going up and save the crown. It's really one of the coolest songs ever.
I love Now That We're Men.
They basically make it through any obstacle.
No opposition at all.
Exactly, like they just luck their way out through some of it, but also just push their way through it.
Players of luck can.
Until eventually
they speech 100 the monsters by ham boning,
and then they work with them like they are now that they're men. They have become our friends. Now that they're men, they are unstoppable. Now that they're men, they can do manly things in the day inside the crown. And as through the help of the monsters, they manage to make it all the way to the end of the way, where they're like, "Yeah, we did it, Patrick. We made it all the way here, and we got past all the disgusting, horrible monsters." And they're like, "Oh, man. Wait,
I thought you guys were.
You guys
were allies.
You guys are monster friends. I didn't mean it.
You need to leave."
Yeah.
Get out!
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
So then they're like, "Wait a minute, we didn't mean you guys. You guys are cool." So like,
guys, I have monster friends. I can say it.
So they're like, "Yeah, okay, we are almost to Shell City. We're only one more verse now that we're." And as it turns out, Dennis is fine. Oh wait, we forgot to mention one more Dennis scene that was cut to a while back. Dennis visits the Thug Tug and blows a bubble, which reveals that SpongeBob and Patrick were there. And just like, "Hey, wait a minute, you know the rules." And then Dennis just punches the bar guy in the face, uppercuts him, and then sends him flying into the Thug Tug, sinking it. So now let's forget that. Now Dennis has finally returned to kill SpongeBob and Patrick. Like he's straight up there, just like, "Hey, I'm here to capture you. Let's step aside, buddy. We're men. And now that we're feeling like it's a good day, me and my buddy are gonna leave you alone. You just step aside." "What do you mean, men?" And then just rips off their kelp. The kelp mustaches, and I thought you just got salad stuck to your face.
And by the way, remember this, kids. Having a mustache does not mean you're a man. It just means that you have a lot of testosterone in your face.
Or you just have hair.
There are things that there are things that make you who you are, and there are things of. I'm not actually explaining this, but okay.
A mustache should not make you a man, but moving on.
Yeah.
So then he's just like, "Wait, they were fake? Of course they were fake. Like me when I learn me when I see a very pretty lady with some big whiskers.
I realize my Jordans are fake.
It's like, they're fake? Of course they were fake. They had him doing a jumping jack, not a dunk." No.
Hey,
and then it's like, and then he's like, "Here's what a real mustache looks like." And he just pulls out his banana and straight up grows it. He just forces the mustache to grow. Just like, "Are you a mermaid? Is he a mermaid?" Which I thought was always hilarious. It's like, I've been tasked with Plankton to just kill you. And Plankton, yeah, so I was tasked to do it so you wouldn't find out that he stole the crown. Wait, I think I spoke too much. "So you're going to kill us?" "Yeah." And Plankton was super specific about it. "And how do you want you to do it?"
"Well, he wants me to step on you."
Man, I guess he's really petty in that sense. I guess being stepped on your whole life, you kind of want others to be stepped on.
It's like poetry, sort of. It rhymes.
So then, and then Dennis takes up his huge golfing shoes, soccer shoes, the ones with all the spikes.
The cleats.
He pulls out his very sharp cleats, and is ready to step on SpongeBob and Patrick. Like, "Don't worry, this is only gonna hurt a lot." Ha ha ha! I love this job.
This is only gonna hurt a lot.
And then ironically enough, he gets squashed under a bigger boot. Bigger boot! Don't worry, Patrick. This bigger boot saved our life. Thanks, mister. And then it's revealed it's the Cyclops the whole time. It was like, and the Cyclops design is pretty fun. It's just a guy in a diving suit, like an old-timey diving suit with a glowing green face.
I love how they incorporate real life and animation.
In this, it's pretty fun. Really SpongeBob's always been good at that. It's really fun. So then the Cyclops then proceeds to kidnap SpongeBob and Patrick, and walks away. But then SpongeBob and Patrick find themselves waking up in a fishbowl, where now they notice that the Cyclops has kidnapped them and has been kidnapping other sea creatures to dry them out and turn them into smelly knickknacks, as he makes an Alexander.
No!
He makes an Alexander Clam Bell. And this, we
right. I was gonna say my other thing on Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah, it's because Google Eyes. That's
yeah,
it.
he puts googly eyes on a clam and a hat and calls it Alexander Clam Bell, which is pretty funny.
By the way, audience, that was Polyphemus from Epic Musical. Once again, not my song.
So, let's appreciate this movie is pretty kind of brutal at times. Like, all those fish people were technically dead. I mean, they come back later, but they said those fish people are dead. And then they had that whole, literal piles upon piles of bones. And we see several fish, and that fish monster got eaten. So it's like, this movie's pretty brutal at times. Same with the fact that Neptune was ready to straight up vaporize crabs and execute.
That movie was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's Joe doing here? I don't know.
Yeah, it was right,
I
Joe.
had to roll on in.
Yeah, okay. Moving on. Let's move on from this point. Okay. So then the monster then the Cyclops captures SpongeBob and Patrick, puts them under a heat lamp to dry them out and kill them. Just like, this Patrick, this lamp is too hot. We can't do it. Everybody was right. We're just screw up kids who couldn't do it. We never even made it to Shell City to find the crown. Shell City.
Yeah, that's right, Patrick. We didn't make it better.
Shell City.
Okay, now you're just rubbing it in, asshole.
And then he looks Shell City. And as it turns out, they did actually make the Shell City. As it turns out, it was like a gift shop. It was a gift shop. But and they finally see that the crown is in the corner that sells for only $7, which is funny.
I don't have it on me, but I could buy it.
Okay,
so wait a minute, we did make it. We found the crown. Looks like we did pretty good for a couple. And then one of the saddest scenes ever.
And by the way, I'm saying this not as I didn't cry to this. Like I genuinely can't remember if I cried to this, but I remembered feeling really sad during this scene when I was younger, and I was genuinely like, oh my god, no,
most heartbreaking scene.
They're like that, and whenever
top 10 anime,
and it kind of got a little bit more impactful for me as I got older a bit, because whenever they're like, we made the Shell City, we made it, now we're dead. It's like, oh, that's so sad.
Because
they made it, and they're just gonna let's face it, Patrick. You're a goofy goober. Goofy goober.
Yeah, then they dry out to turn into a sponge and a dried out starfish. This is a pink one and a yellow one. It's pretty funny.
And then it cuts, and then it zooms out into the theater
with all the pirates are like, oh, that's a dead SpongeBob. But then it's revealed the two kids.
Look at the screen, idiot.
Look, the tears of the Goofy Goober. As it turns out, some tears that SpongeBob and Patrick cried and formed into a heart. Which
my brother and I
Deus Ex Machina of Deus Ex Machinas.
Yeah, every time that there's a kind of dumb Deus Ex Machina in a piece of media, I say to my brother, "It be the tear of the Goofy Goober."
And with this, the tear then slides down to an electrical outlet, causing it to short circuit, turning off the lamp and activating the smoke alarms, the fire sprinklers, causing Patrick and SpongeBob to be rehydrated and come back to life.
Like the movie!
By the way, did we mention where the Cyclops went?
He went to the shitter.
Yes, no, literally.
Why, he was distracted. And then, speaking of Cyclops, he shows up again to try to stop them from taking the crown. But then, all the other fish creatures he had dried out and turned into funny knickknacks to come back to life. And proceeded to kick his ass.
They're going to fuck him up!
Yeah, they proceeded to come back to life and proceed kicking his ass.
Apparently the Cyclops was voiced by Neil Ross, apparently.
And as they make it finally to the beach and are ready with the crown to go home, so they pull out the bag of wind and read the directions, but then Patrick...
hearing the directions actually follows them.
Yeah, and then accidentally causes the bag to fly away without
my god, I just realized something. Patrick's Eurylochus.
It's just straight up Odyssey reference. This whole movie has some Odyssey references, but that's just straight up one where with the bag of wind. The thing is, let's go back to the Odyssey. In the Odyssey, there's a moment where Odysseus is given a magic bag that can help him get winds back home, but then some of his crew members don't understand what's actually in the bag, don't actually know what's in the bag, and
they think it's money.
And then they accidentally open it, causing it to fly away. So they're like, dang it, guys.
And then Poseidon drowned 500 of his men.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In the Poseidon!
The Poseidon.
Yeah.
The Poseidon!
So-
I like the idea of a SpongeBob infused Poseidon, and it's just like, we're gonna have a Krabby Patty cook-off in the Poseidon!
Based.
And that's how they die. They just fail at the Poseidon. That's it.
Yeah.
Based.
So then, realizing that the bag of wind is gone, they don't know how are we going to get to Bikini Bottom now. And then another Deus Ex Machina in just straight up David Hasselhoff comes down running in the street
From
in a
Baywatch!
yeah, it's a Baywatch reference.
It
where he's
is
just,
from the Baywatch.
where he's just like, hey, I'm Dave.
Baywatch!
Or it's like, hey guys, I'm David Hasselhoff.
I'm David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff, what are you doing here? I don't know. They paid me a lot of money. I'm here for a guest appearance. And then he proceeds to like, hey, I could take you to Bikini Bottom. So then
David Hasselhoff, what are you doing here? Money.
So then Patrick and SpongeBob with the crown get on his SpongeBob and Patrick get on his back with the crown, and as he starts swimming away, and he even enters a motorboat foam where his mode where his limbs aren't even moving. He's just gliding against the water, which is really funny.
He's just
They
hydrofoiling.
built a robot for that scene.
Which is hilarious. And
love
they're
it.
on their go Hasselhoff. But then as they're on their way, they notice the one problem has come back to bite them. The bigger boot is returned with Dennis on it. He's back again, like straight up tournament. The T1000, he has returned.
And he was a stain on the shoe.
He then tries to fight them and really almost kicks their butt until SpongeBob manages to spray bubbles in his eyes. And then he gets hit. Basically, they go under a dinghy or a boat. What are those boats with the
Dinghy.
Yeah, he gets under a boat. He gets hit.
No, votes, that's a pontoon raft.
Yeah, he gets hit in the face by a pontoon raft. That is the defeat of Dennis.
He's dead.
He's removed from the plot.
Dennis
So
died.
then David
The Wolf from Minecraft, the movie?
So then they make it all the way to the bikini. They make it all the way to Bikini Bottom, where Hasselhoff is like, oh wait, before this we cut back to Planktopolis at this point, where Neptune has arrived to kill Mr. Krabs once and for all on March 14th. Wait a minute, that's not right. It should say the day the crabs fries. Plankton then gets ready to watch while Mindy's trying to stall his
leading
her
up
father.
to my favorite bit in the whole movie.
You want to say it?
So
what?
Mindy, I think you're trying to stall me out. You think I'm stalling? Yes, in fact, you're doing it right now. You think I'm so you think I'm stalling? Yes, you're stalling. And then it cuts away.
So then finally, Mindy's ready to. Then Neptune's finally done with Mindy and sends her outside as he's about to fry crabs. But luckily, up above on the surface, David Hasselhoff has brought SpongeBob and Patrick in there. Just like, wait a minute, David Hasselhoff would never be able to make it down to Bikini Bottom by floating. Who said anything about floating? And then he proceeds to straight up cause his pectoral muscles to divide away, and then puts SpongeBob and Patrick and the crown there, and then pushes them together, and then literally blasting them
Ignition.
both. And then blasting them both like a bullet straight down to the Krusty Krab tube through the ceiling, knocking away the blast of.
I have a fear
of
that
energy.
David Hasselhoff was just like a robot for most of the.
He was always a robot. We never knew. So then,
for most of the scenes he was in, he was just a robot.
who knows? But then luckily the crown managed to deflect the magic beam that was going to vaporize Mr. Krabs.
Unfortunately, it went back up to the surface where David Hasselhoff says, "You done good, Hasselhoff. You done."
Then explodes.
It vaporizes him. I'm joking. He's fine. He just gets a
Burn
cartoon.
mark.
He got rid out of Baywatch.
Yes.
Yeah. So then the day is saved. Neptune got his crown back, and Mr. Krabs is saved.
That's not how it ends.
But then, as it turns out, Plankton had prepared for this moment where he's like, "Well, SpongeBob, you made it back."
Golf clap, please.
But as it turns out, he had a plan for this, and then activates a special button, dropping a.
Who wins, Plankton or Batman or Prep Time?
He drops a giant chum bucket, mind control bucket on King Neptune, where he then gains the control of them. Where with all his army of mind control people, he then gets ready to fry both Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, and Mindy, Patrick and Mindy. Where he's like, well. Wait a minute, SpongeBob, what happens? Plankton cheated. What? No, I didn't cheat. The thing is, this is not like
That's the best part.
What is it?
When he says, "Daddy, no."
Daddy, yes!
Daddy, yes!
And now Plankton is ready to use Neptune to fry them all. which is like, Plankton, what happened, SpongeBob? Plankton cheated. What do you mean I cheated? This isn't like a ball game on the court. The reason I won is that I'm an evil genius, and you're just a stupid kid. Yeah, a stupid kid.
I'm.
Wait! You're just a stupid kid. You're Plankton. You're right. What? For these 6 days, 17 minutes and 27 seconds
And a half.
It's 27 and a half seconds. I've learned something that no matter mermaid magic or managerial position, you can't change who you are, and no amount of managerial promotion or mermaid magic can ever change that. And who I am, a kid. Yeah, that's right. Now Neptune, go ahead, and that's okay because despite that, I went to Shell City and I beat the Cyclops and I rolled the hats off and I brought the crown back. Okay, let's go ahead, Neptune. And the most of all, what is it? And then for some reason, smoke starts piling in the room. Like, what is going on here? I'm what? Okay, take it easy now. I'm what the scallop on rock. He sends Plankton flying and then one of the greatest songs of all time.
A Goofy Goober Rock is like, it's kind of like a parody beat. That's not the right term. It's kind of like a play on the beat of like this other song that I forgot the name of. But it's
Let's
like
look it up.
Okay, hold on.
Wait.
Okay. This will take a second. You guys just keep talking about the plot.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
The
So
plot thickens.
So then SpongeBob proceeds to give one of the greatest performances ever. Where he manages to just the song is amazing overall, and we even get to see Patrick in fishnets and big platform boots, which is hilarious. I don't know. I personally want. And then eventually SpongeBob then gains a wizard costume with a Speedo and proceeds to free all of Plankton's slaves with his magic guitar, leading to Plankton.
Plankton enslaved people.
Plankton then because he's like, these beats are too sick. These helmets can't take this level of rock and roll. But basically he immediately loses and tries escaping. But as all the people,
I can't get it to load. We'll look it up.
And then all of the members of Bikini Bottom basically are like, "There's the wizard that saved us," and they proceed to absolutely stampede over Plankton, squashing him to a pancake. But then he's scooped off the street with a shovel and then thrown into a tiny cell.
Padded
as they drive
walls.
away. Yeah, the padded walls. As he's sent to the prison for the criminally tiny.
Based.
As then Neptune then congratulates SpongeBob on his success. And then where then he frees Mr. Krabs from his freezing. But at first he accidentally has his trident on real boy mode, where he turns Krabs into a real boy for some reason.
I did not like that scene.
Yeah, and then he unfreezes him and it's like, Eugene, you have a strong, brave, and amazing young lad working with you.
Hey, I'm up here, Neptune.
Yeah, where is he? Yeah, he's still hanging from the ceiling where Patrick brings him down, still wearing the fishnets.
From Delta Room.
I know. And overall, Mr. Krabs is, SpongeBob, I'm about to SpongeBob me boy, it's time I do something I should have done 6 days ago. Yeah. And then Mr. Squidward, give him the manager badge. It's like,
allow me to do it. Squidward, give him hold on, Squidward, I have something to say. Let me guess. During this life-changing journey, you went on through all of those trials and tribulations to reveal that it is not what you wanted, but what you wanted was inside of you all along, and you realized that you don't need to be the manager because you realized what you wanted was inside you the whole time.
No, I wasn't going to say
that.
My manager, this is the greatest day of my life! Ocean Man,
take me by the hand, man. And that's the SpongeBob movie.
It is one of the greatest animated movies of all time.
Very, very nice.
It's my childhood. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. I can't see any flaws. I can't see any flaws in it whatsoever.
No, you've seen at least one 11 out of 10.
You're right. You're right. Oh, that's amazing.
It's a fun time. I really enjoy it.
Let me pull up that song now. Think about it, because we need to still figure out what Goofy Goober Rock is based off of.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to load. I'm sorry.
Probably a rock song.
Yeah, well, definitely. But.
No way! A rock song based on a rock song? Rock!
How are you, Goober?
Rock.
Everyone say okay, yeah.
No, it was based off of "I Want to Rock" by Twisted Sister.
Of course.
It just changed up a little bit.
Yeah, it was I Wanna Rock.
Yeah, and overall, it's amazing. The animation looks good. The characters are
They
fun.
should re-release it
On their
25th anniversary.
It was amazing, and I generally feel like it was a great episode to do with you guys.
Oh, shucks.
Well, thank you all for coming.
I have one thing I'd like to
No.
say. I find it really dumb that the SpongeBob, any social media account of SpongeBob, did not celebrate their 25th anniversary as the funniest anniversary ever.
Perhaps.
Or at least the 24th is a pretty funny one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It would
Well,
have been really good.
hey, thank y'all for coming.
Oh,
This
yes.
has been a great
No
episode,
problem.
and I feel like this
I
was a
don't
lot
mind
of
being
fun.
Kidnapped.
We did
You
not.
weren't kidnapped
For
he
legal
wasn't.
reasons. We did not do this. He
Yeah.
came over willingly.
I wanted to. I'm gonna
Yep.
be
He did.
honest.
But
For
we thank
legal
y'all for
reasons.
listening. This was another episode of HD ADHD. I'm Hayden Judson,
And I'm Will Brunson.
and we have our special
I'm
guest,
SpongeBob.
with Ezra. And we hope you all have a great day.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for coming.
Good day.
Good day.
I'm Goofy Goober.
Goofy
Rock.
Goober, yeah.
Rock.
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 Rock.